and welcome back to another episode of RC Icons. Question: what do you get when you cross an Avanti Black Special with the new TD4 Super Avanti? A TD4 Black Special. So the whole reason for this video is I had done my built car collection video that launched the channel, and quickly we went past my TD4. Now, I get that this is a vintage RC channel and I'm showing a car that was released in 2021. I get it. It wasn't my intention to showcase the TD4, but I had a lot of commenters in that video say that they wanted to see an up-close look at this. So this car is completely hopped up. It's got all of the option parts that you can buy from Tamiya, as well as all blue alloy screws and turnbuckles. So the car itself is actually a beautiful car. So if you're part of Tamiya Legends Facebook page, you've probably seen pictures of this car, because I know when I finished building it, I had sent pictures to Glenn and he asked if he could post it on his Facebook page. So you may have already seen pictures of it, but I wanted to get a video out showcasing this car for the people that in the comments had requested it. So let me bring the camera over and we'll take a look at this car. So I think it's only fair to bring out a Black Special clone that I built when looking at this car. So this is a 2011 Riri Avanti that I did as a clone for a Black Special. So I have two Black Special new in box kits. One's going to get built, one will stay new in box. But when I built this car, I did it as a clone. So I ended up buying the wing, the body, the driver figure, and the wheels and tires I had bought off of eBay as one lot, and it was like a Black Special lot. So it was in, and I actually got the motor too, the Black Special motor. So it was easy enough to build a Riri and just throw that body on it with that motor and have it be, because this is actually a runner car for me. So it was easy enough to turn a regular Avanti into a Black Special look-wise. Now I know that the center ball diff doesn't have the egress torque splitter in this car, and then it's got gear diff instead of ball diff. I believe those are the differences between the regular Avanti Riri and the Black Special. So it's not a true Black Special in the sense that the internals are, but everything else as far as looks is. And like I said, this is one that I built. I wanted an Avanti that I could have, that would have electrics in it, that I could just take any time and go run. And this is that car. Now, with that being said, it has not been run yet. So it's absolutely brand new. It's mint condition, but this is a runner car, and that's what it's going to be used for. So when the TD4 came out, everybody started doing their build videos. Gavin did his, Glenn did his. I loved the look of Glenn's, but I was thinking to myself, how, what am I going to do with this body shell? Because I didn't want to go. I bought two TD4s. One I'll do box art, and then I wanted to build one non-box art. And when I saw Glenn's done as a tribute to the original Avanti, the light bulb went off, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll try doing one as a Black Special. And I didn't know if I was going to be able to pull it off with the Black Special decals and everything else. So I figured at the very least I knew I was going to do a full upgrade to the chassis. So when we take the body off, I'll just pop it off real quick. Because the biggest thing for me at the time was the chassis. So I built the chassis, I put the servo in, but I did all the blue alloy upgrades. All of the turnbuckles are blue. And then I did, oh, I'm sorry. I thought I did blue screws on this. I didn't. It's got the regular screw set in it, but it does have all the blue turnbuckles. So my TCO1 has all blue screws. That's what it is. But you can see you know, just by looking at it, that with all of that blue bling showing, it's absolutely gorgeous. The rear suspension mounts are done. All of the turnbuckles, like I said, are done. It's nice that the anti-sway bars have the blue, all the blue hardware. There are some blue screws, but I didn't convert it all to blue screws. Where my TC01, all the screws are blue, front, top, and bottom. So it really has a unique presentation when you open it up. The wheels needed to be shimmed just a little bit. If you remember in Glenn's video, he went to put the egress wheels on, and the inside fins have a little click, 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 click. So I think I used, I think it was just a 1 millimeter washer was enough to bring the front wheels out just a little bit, and the end of the axle is coming through the nylon. So it's just enough for them to turn without not having the nylon being caught on that lock nut. So true to form, when I decided to do the body in this, I've decided to use the egress wing because that was the hop-up racing wing for the Avanti back in the day. And then when I got to the body, what I did was I used the Avanti head instead of the TD4 head. So it's got the full face shield just like the original. Just like the original driver does. And then I painted it up just like the original driver. So it's got the blue body with the black seat belts and silver buckles. And then I did the silver, I did the cockpit in silver to match. It's hard for me to get it on camera. To match the Avanti Black Special. And then I did what a lot of people were doing, was I masked the top of the windscreen off and painted that black when I painted the body, just so that it had the appearance of it being more of a cockpit, smaller cockpit, so to speak. Painted this section here in silver to kind of mimic the overlay on the cab, and then, you know, just started decaling it the best I could with the decals. So literally cut the decals in around anything that was coming around, and I think it came out absolutely awesome. It's almost like the decals were meant to fit, and in the end, I'm happy with the way it came out. I think it I think when people see it, they know exactly, you know, what I was going after with the livery. And I think the car's a great car. I haven't run it, but there's so many running videos out there of this car that you can see that Tamiya really did their homework, and they really did produce a great car. Now, you know, the controversial parts, the mud guards and the Avanti name, that doesn't mean anything to me. The mud guards I took the canopy overlay, and that's what I used on the back for the mud guards. If you can see if I can get it on camera. I don't know if you can see it, but so that is one side of the canopy, that stripe, and this stripe is the other side of the canopy. And you can see the little black lines. See those two little black lines? Those are these two little black lines. So I took the canopy surround and I used that on the rear mud guards. And then I took the top stripe. I believe, no, it's not even the top stripe. I thought it was the top silver stripe because I don't have that in mine. You know what it is? So this front silver nose piece that wraps the nose, that is the stripes on the front mud guards. So it just helped bring some of that silver over to the mud guards. So yeah, I just figured I would show it just because some viewers wanted to see it, and I think it's a great looking car. You'll have to tell me in the comments what you think. You know, do you like the TD4? I think it's very indicative of what Tamiya is all about, right? Character cars. And then my spin on it, doing it as a Black Special. The two sitting in the cabinet side by side, I'll be honest, it looks absolutely epic. So you put those two cars side by side, and it's, you know, you just can't get better than that in my book. You've got classic Tamiya and New Age Tamiya, but with the same livery. So yeah, I think I pulled it off. I think it works. I like the low wing. I wouldn't want it higher. It kind of matches the car, the original car. So let me bring you back over for our closing, because this wasn't intended to be a long video, just a short video to show you the car. And we'll end this video. So that's going to do it for this episode of RC Icons. Again, this was just a quick video to show you my Black Special TD4. Based off of some of the comments I got on the very first video on the channel. Again, not very indicative of what we do on this channel, being a vintage RC channel, but I figured it was worth you guys seeing. So I hope you liked the video. If you're not already subscribed and have your notifications turned on, make sure you turn your notifications on and subscribe for future content, which will showcase vintage cars. And until I see you again with the next RC Icon, we'll see you soon. Thanks.